Hello, I am Jean-Marc Giner, the Managing Director of Liquide Medical Systems, a company based in Paris. The global market of ventilators is sometimes above 2 billion euro worldwide. When we look at the main actors in this business, we see partly European, partly American-based company who are serving the market worldwide, and we see also local players who serve local markets, which is the case in India, for example, where there is 1, 2, or even 3 very local players serving the Indian market, and other countries like Brazil or China, where we will also find those local players. The decision taken to launch an initiative in India has been about 25 years ago when Air Liquide Medical Systems decided to have a distributor in India called Electrocare. At that time, the first intention was to sell product produced in France to serve the needs of the Indian market, as most of our international, or even all of our international competitors do. So this was 25 years ago. We took a big step in 2008, where we decided at that time to acquire this company, Electrocare, which was growing from 5-10 people at the beginning to, at that time, around 50 to 60 people. And at that time, we said, okay, we'll acquire that company in order for us to build a very strong team in India, a team of Air Liquide Medical Systems employees who will help us truly understand the market, to better serve this market on the long run. The next big step we took in India was, in fact, just right now, where we decided to move into manufacturing in India. Today, we manufacture two types of ventilators in India. The important point of today of what we manufacture in India is that the product we manufacture today in India are CE mark products. We started producing product in India first at the beginning just to serve the Indian market about 5-6 years ago, by transferring already some technology just to test also the team and test the ability of the team, and now we are moving to different steps. There are different reasons also why we choose India. First of all, choosing India means we believe in India, and I think it's a very important factor. Why do we believe in India? Reason one is when we travel in India, we see very high quality standard in the medical knowledge of the doctors in India. I think the education for doctors in India is very, very high, and this is a very important point for us. The second point is that India is a very important market. We have 1.3 billion people to serve with medical health in India. So that's also a very important factor for us. And what we see nevertheless in India is that this market is somewhat still heterogeneous today, with some infrastructure which could be very different from public to high-end private hospital. But what we see is that everything is moving towards the right direction of improvement, and we want to be part of this improvement. We want to also support the Indian medical doctors to move towards improvement in the treatment of patients. Today, we already manufacture some accessories in India for ventilators. We've done that for some years, and the starting point was, before starting with higher technology with ventilators, we decided to start with more simple technologies, just to test also our team and to build expertise within our team. So we had some, for example, some stands for ventilator that we are producing in India today, and those stands are sold worldwide within the Liquide Medical Systems affiliates. Another product that we already manufacture in India, it's a compressor that is also serving the international market. What we're doing today is taking a different stand with producing high-quality standard CE mark product made in India. We are the first international company who have decided to take this step, and we have been extremely stringent, extremely rigorous in making sure that we have the right teams in order to make that happen in India. I think the Make in India strategy, which is pushed by the Indian government, fits totally with the drive we have been taking by deciding to produce in India. What we want to do as a company is to empower our Indian team in order to be able to develop with high technology, to serve the Indian market, to understand the Indian market, and to have a true presence in helping the Indian market developing into an improvement in the healthcare segment. I would say it in three folds. Future plans for me is continue to transfer technology to India. What we see over the world is that the demand in the healthcare market is somewhat evolving, is changing continuously. As a worldwide company, we can capture that. And depending on the maturity of the countries, we will see those transfers also coming to India one day or one another. We want to be ready to have the right team in India to address the market with the right level of product to respond to the Indian market. A good example is, for example, is e-health. We see a lot of development in mature countries coming into e-health segment. We have ourselves already developed some product for e-health made in France for some specific mature market. We believe that e-health will come to India one day. We will be ready at that time. We will be ready to transfer this technology. So fold one is transferring technology at the right time in India to follow the evolution of the healthcare market. The second one is also we want to capitalize on the Indian expertise. We see in our teams, in our engineers that we have in India, either in electronics or also in mechanics, a lot of high potential people that we want to exploit. We want to make sure that we have strong interaction between our European team and our Indian team in order to develop together the right solution for India, but not only. And those twofold serve one specific, which is, at the end of the day, protecting vulnerable life. The protecting vulnerable life is the credo of Air Liquide Healthcare. We are very attached to it, and everything we do every day is linked to that. And we are really trying to make sure that the team we have in India protect vulnerable lives in the Indian market.